Hello, hello, hello. I can already hear my cat crying. Sorry, I'll be right back. It is Mikey time. We have Spider going to earn some silver. We have to finish the gear enhance, which is going to be tricky because we have a heap of points to get. I don't know what just happened there. It went to 13 when I hit the 16, succeeded, and then did one more and then failed. I don't understand what just happened. Okay, something's bugged there. My cat Willow's doing tornadoes, and she ate a whole bag of popcorn apparently, so now I'm worried about her. Yeah, I came home and I had a bag of smart food, like a small one, like one of those dollar bags. But I had it wasn't just sitting out, it was in a cupboard. She got into the cupboard and ate the whole thing. I don't know if she ate it just by herself, but damn cat. Hope she's alright. I think she'll be fine. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday night. It is a calm evening. Weather cooling down here. Starting to get fall weather at the end of the month here. I don't know how it is where you are, but suffice to say we're a little gonna use these for the training. I have to win this training tournament, and the person in the lead already has 12,000, so that's that's gonna be a stretch. That's like, I think each legendary or each champion I do to 60 is 5,000. Sorry, excuse me. Total points, and I had 7,700 ready to go. So once I'm done the gear enhancing, I forgot to do the potion dungeon yesterday, so Mikey's gonna be sitting on Ascended for a while. Do I have enough to at least get him 3? Like, at least get him to 3-star. I just need some of these. If you didn't see, I just did artifact upgrade. I did the 16. I did this. Hit the 16. It did the thing. Used all my silver. It was like about 600,000. But it left 160,000. Then did one upgrade, rolled to 13, and then said you're out of silver. So I've never seen it do that before. Sorry, Kit Kat was... So it's only 11:30 here, but I don't want my neighbors to... They all have dogs and stuff, but like I don't want them to complain because she keeps doing that in the hallway, and I don't know if they can hear it in the hall. I'm still getting over being sick. I don't feel sick. It's just my nose is just running like a faucet. I don't have allergies. I've gotten an allergy check again just to make sure. But, I don't know, the last 2 days my nose has just been like, Niagara Falls. Non-stop. New Helldivers update looks sweet. It's bringing in the Halo OST. Let's say it properly, the ODSP. I think that's how it is. Let me see. So Dust Devils, Unjust with the underground thing they're doing. Here it is, the Oh yeah, ODST. Yeah, so I did say it right. So I'm excited to play that when it comes out. And in here, we are scrambling to finish this fusion because some of these have just timing with me getting home so late from work is hard ask. I'm guessing it's not selling things I'm asking it to. We're at the point I just don't keep any basic rings, banners. Like this I might keep because it rolled well and it's epic, but even, I'll keep that. I'm still like, I don't have many banners or like other things yet, but the basic versions, just because there's so many you end up with of the other ones. So dwarves for the longest time, like I have barely gotten anything for dwarves. I think I've already purged, for the most part, anything that wasn't special. See if there's any epic. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, dwarf's the only faction because of Brogni that there's any, or because of Tholin that there's anything left. Everything else is special version. Oh, there we go. There's a couple things. Demon spawn. I can get rid of that. I don't farm spider enough yet, so I do have to get around to that. But yeah, we gotta clean them up. This again might not be enough to actually get him there. No, still one away. What do I need still? I've got 5 hours left and I need 2,600. So I need 40 level 12s 6-star. Or $67 4-star. Sorry about the decimal point there. My nose is still pretty stuffed up, sorry. Let's purge all that gear that we got yesterday that still adjusting to the new set filters. Okay, so there's heaps of stuff we can sell. Now we'll just do rare. Yeah, if it's gonna take 500,000 every one of them, that's heavy. That's 2. Accessories gonna cost more. These boots are good. It's costing about 300,000 a go. We're at 5. Six. Seven, and we hit double speed there. $1,000 points left. I don't let you sleep. I need to go to sleep myself. Here, I'll promise you this. I'm only going to stream for an hour, because I think we both need to sleep tonight. Sound good? Yeah, that one piece rolled well, yeah. 2 speed hits on, what was it, a chess piece? I got these. I forgot I got these. Where is it? So I won a tournament and got these pieces, the mythical ones. And this hit accuracy. It all got all good stats. This hit resistance, but 3 out of 4 good ones. This hit crit rate and went all good. Hopefully I can get some rolls into here. And then this hit, like, it didn't roll anything bad. I mean, you can wish crit rate or crit damage was here, but I forgot I got these. But I think for silver, I'm gonna have to, like, just sell off, you know, sets I'm not using. Except for the boots. For now, I'm just gonna sell off extra pieces. I can't nitpick about the substats unless they're all good. And even then, I kind of just got to close my eyes and let it happen. So that's great so far. I mean, if it got one here for level 16, laughing at that one. Let's do the weapon next. That sadly went 1-1-1. That didn't roll enough. No, get out of here. You just sell those sets unless it's a triple quad speed. That makes sense to just, like, gut it. I'm running Spider, but I forgot to set it to sell, so it just, like, earned all this, and I'm gonna sell it all. I should be running, there we go. I should be running Fire Knight, but the Dungeon Diver still doesn't start for a few hours. There we go. There's definitely a lot of sets I could sell off a good chunk of. Like this one here. Where's Relentless? Go finish those rolls. I mean, attack into double attack isn't bad, so it's 2-2. $3,000. 1,700 to go. After today, we'll be at 1, 2, 7, 11. So I really don't know how bad this summon rush is gonna go. I think I'm gonna have a hard time finishing it. SK, I'm running Spider for silver. I can only make so much silver here to sell. What sets do I have more material for? This one. I kind of want to keep that. Just for now, sell it all. Because I don't have any, one, I need a better spider team, but I don't have, like, a decent silver generator yet. If I run the Shredder dungeon, it's netting like a quarter of what the spider dungeon does. And it uses more energy. Yes, forging outside CVC, it just ended. I need the silver. And this is like downgraded forging, it's not the good stuff. We won both of our CVCs, so it's fine. They'll understand. Okay. Do I have anything worth upgrading here? You got hammer this time on tier 6? It was my clan's first time in tier 6 and we won by just like a fraction. We won by like the final hour they stopped pumping and then we got about 200,000 points ahead. But we got up to like somewhere in like 7 million area. And I know there's more ahead of that. But we're on like the we're only rank 123, so we're not like up in your neighborhood. Seems like a bot farming simulator. Weird whale clan. That sucks if those exist, if there's like some kind of like bot whale clan going on. I think we faced a bot clan before just because this happened. So like our score, we would say we went up by 50,000. Within like 2 minutes, theirs would be up like exactly 51,000. It was only ever up like 1,000 of us, and we kept checking like, okay, what if we drop like, okay, so and so drop in 5 books and see if what you go up by, and they go up by like 75,000 or something, and then they'll go up 76,500. So they use like just enough of like legendary books mixed with epic, and then there'd be enough uses of rare books for the 500. Fucking cats. I'll break something. Fire flower. How is current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate? Why is my bitrate wrong? Open Studio. Bitrate set to 7. It should be at 8,500, and I've never changed it. So why? Customization. I don't know what's going on. Gave me like a warning. 72 used 52. 71 Lego books yesterday. Yeah, that's it's just nutty. Like I used a whole bunch the other day on my main. Just when they like use the other account was or other clan was using just enough to get like 1,000 or 1,500 ahead every time we got ahead of them. It wasn't this time, but this was like a year ago or so. So we always thought it was a bot account. It was like a Russian, or it was a bot clan, because it was a Russian clan. And they were all in Arena Gold 1 through 5. It is not selling these artifacts. Okay. I hit 1 speed, but that hit flat stat too. That sucks. Hopefully these hit here. They went triple health, so I might re-roll these to see if I can get a better stat. I just don't have any ore. And let's see, it did again. It did like one extra roll and then this failed. I don't know why it's doing that. 32. Let's just purge. I only have 900 pieces of gear. Guess I can start selling the 4-star stuff. Just get rid of it. At least 4-star rare. And yes, I could just hit select all. It's part of the process. Of delaying and biding time. Yeah, I can't believe they actually took it away. I was super pissed about that. Like, they give us permanent gear removal, but they still haven't gotten the memo about Minotaur. I feel like that's gonna be something else. They're like, oh hey, look, here you go. Here's finally Minotaur, no more like, you know. But such a still so upset they removed it. Such a tease. It was overlapped with so much other stuff, you barely got to do it. If you were doing this fusion, you could never even touch it. Okay. Drink. Okay, I need to do, what was it, like 30 more pieces? Hey Tim, how you doing? 1. Bad. 2. No speed, bad. Speed 1. Bad. Timmy! Double HP, why? These are already done. Okay. I'm at 34, so 1,200 more, 1,150. An XP boost, cool. I'm out of multi-battles somehow. Where are we at, Donatello? You're still 55. They're at energy or multi-battles? Yeah, I'm out of energy, that's all. That is also another problem. There was a channel I used to follow. Tiny Tim Adventures. Little Timmy. We went for Raph and got a Necmo. Nice. I still don't have Necmo. Necmo the Elusive. So many new champs over CVC, now I have 0 resources. Do you even need Necmo? The completionist in him needs the Necmo. The wanting to have it in case he does decide he wants it. That's the part that you gotta. That's the void you gotta fill. Because you never know, a team can combine. It's like Necmo's part of that team, and then he's like, "Hey, listen, I got one. I can throw it in." Getting terrible luck with rolls. Don't use all silver. Hey, we hit 1 speed. So close. Yoshard's still really good. I have 2 of her on one of my accounts. Of course, I get her on the same account twice, but I still haven't got her on my main. And she's, what, a Sylvan, isn't she? Sorry, 1 sec. Stay off of there. No. Found out why my bitrate got messed up. It's because my cat, she decided to jump where my modem is and like knocked it back. Badly need Hex and Provoke champs. Well, let me show you this one champion. He's really great. Or she is really great, and unfortunately you can't get her anymore. Where is she again? She's Barbarian. So is this champion right here? If you happen to get this champion, she does all that. She has the Hex right there, and the Provoke right there, all in one skill on a 3-turn cooldown. But if you don't have her, let's see. I think Hansel does a hex, doesn't he? He does weaken and fear, true fear. That's not who I'm thinking of. Does Gretel have the hex? No. She ignores defense. No, never mind. But this guy, I love this champion. I feel he's very slept on. Like, he's got Provoke A1, he's got Leech Provoke, Shield here, Provoke, decreased damage, like... Hey SK, you knew I was going for Archer, how'd you know? But also, I wanted to show Bivald. Bivald, he's very, very good. He's very cool design, he's very much like, you know, like if you sent a priest into the Crusades and he found a hammer. You need Wixwell and Hatter. Well, there's these really terrible events they run called 15, 20, and 25Xs where you won't get those champions. But what I can promise you is that there's these prism shards, and if you give them enough of your money, you eventually will get one of those champions. That's a maybe. No guarantee. They haven't done anything for Wixwell as an event, after they released him. Like, that's... Because outside of 15Xs for Hatter, they haven't done anything around Hatter either. Unless you're Tim. I'm still upset I missed the Mad Hatter fusion. So right now I'm gonna have to keep just selling artifacts because I might as well find ones I actually have equipped. You're already leveled up. There was a dog. Yeah, of course you want one short. Because worst case scenario, I have to rank them to 4 and then 8, and that just takes forever. I might just sell all this and... You want Baylor? I agree, Baylor is an interesting champion. I'm never going to use this set. Rip off the band-aid. I'll keep those boots. Never gonna use this set. Sell all this, I'll keep that. Still not enough. I'm probably gonna need 5 million silver. Should just sell all the hats. Weapons for now. I'm just gonna sell this whole thing. That's 2. Please don't watch me. I am nuking all artifacts for this stupid gear enhance. To increase your champion spaces? Yeah, that's... Can I have that silver? I don't have any silver issues really too much anymore on my main. Like, I usually have at least 30 or 40 floating. It's just... This is nowhere near enough. Now that I have Cold Heart, I can finally make, like, a fast spider team. And just let it sit in the background. After Donatello, that's probably what I'm going to do. Alright, I'll leave the boots. Alright. Let's upgrade that. Of course. Hopefully 2 here. No. So if this 2 is down here, great. Or at the speed, no dice. Man, I feel tired today. Those are flat stat. Never have silver, literally never have 1 million on my account. As soon as you get it, it's gone. Do you get to the point though that like you're just swapping gear? Like now that you can do presets and everything, like are you even rolling gear up anymore? I figure that will be a point that it's just going to be preset move, like certain lineups, like if you have like a billion damage, like Hydra team, you're not going to mess with it, but if you need to make a new Chimera team, or you want to make a new, whatever, like Amius team. How are we doing? 43. Halfway there. 300 points to go. I'm probably still going to have to sell more. What's that? This could go well if it hits here. It did not. Spoke too soon. Hate having to swap gear. You rolled everything? Okay. Do you use the preset managers though? You just not bother with them? Because, I mean, for Faction Wars, that was a godsend just to get it done and not have to spend any silver. Just, like, moving gear around. Use them religiously, yeah. Because the thing is, too, like, I know... I'm going to take a guess, rather, that you're going to have, like, say you've got your preset of gear of, like, this is what I have on him now. You rotate in 4 new pieces. You're like, how does this work? And does it screw up any set, like the move set or the damage, or is something off with the gear set, or is there something off with the function? You have amazing gear on everyone. I'm gonna guess oils are the problem. Like, you're gonna keep burning out of oil. Enough. I sold 2 pieces of gear for you, you ungrateful gloves. Ungrateful gloves. Roll. Get lucky. And done. So we're looking okay. We're at 60. So right now we have 65, 70, or sorry, 65, and this would be 75, that's 80, and then 85, 95, so I still have to find a way to come in second here. Am I missing a tournament? Is there not another arena after this one? Or is this the second arena? Because this is the 3rd dungeon diver. Like, this is the one that goes into Sunday or Monday. Yeah, this is the last set of them, right? So Summon Rush, that's the second, okay. So, my math wasn't wrong, that'll put me at 95, not 100. So this is the one just starting. We just did these 2. So there is a 3rd gear enhance. So this is 5 more. Maybe I don't have to go hard on champ training. So we're at 60. This will be 70, 75, 80. 85, 90, 95, and then I would only need 5 from here, or I get all of these and I don't need this, like which I hope I don't need this because I can't really do this. So if I get these, all of them, which is going to be tight, I only have 1 sacred, 3 void, and 7 ancient, so that's probably not going to be enough to do this. I'll have to figure that out. For the first time in this count, I might have to spend money. I don't want to, but I might have to spend 10 bucks on charge or something. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. And we can 4-key this, but... And she's still almost 60, but... Yeah, SK, I would like to do that, but I have 12 mystery shards right now. So that option was used on the last one to make sure I won it, even though I came in second. Someone pulled like 5 sacreds to blow past me in the last couple seconds. Did you see all their talk on Twitter or X that they launched that Sile versus Razin trailer, and everyone's comments are basically say please buff both, please buff both. I think Razin would need to ignore resistance for stealing buffs on his A1. He would need a cooldown reduction on his A3 down to 5 turn or 4 turn. He would need stun with the turn meter reduction, or he would need place block buffs or something like that. Like just do something extra. And then his A2 needs to be in arena and siege be unblockable, like be unresistible. Those are the only ways I could see him becoming like valuable to anyone. Because after early game, he just falls off a cliff. He does good damage, like so you can keep him in a clan boss team for a while. Like, but once you have all the free champions they're giving you now, when you start out, like he's just by the time you get him, he's just not something that helps you too much. He helps you in faction wars, and I mean he can help you in arena for a while, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe with the right gear he just hits and you just avoid using his A3 is just like you use it once anyway and then go into his A1, A2. But Sile, I think she does need like a buff as well. You have him +4 on both accounts. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny if they. I think he needs a rework, like a. He's one of the oldest skins in the game. Through the roof, yeah. He's not. He is not buffed through the roof currently. Like, Sile is still usable and good. It's better when you have 2 of them, but to just have like a stun, or like her and another stunner, because her stun and heal, like, and just cycling it. I did that for Doom Tower early on. I think I had 2 of them in Sifi, and I don't remember who my 2 attackers were. But I used to just go through all the Doom Tower waves that way. I think it was Trunda and I want to say Brogni. Not fusing him saves you 100 ancients, 10 sacreds every champ chase. Oh, are you just burning the epics? You're just fusing the epics constantly? That's pretty smart. I know people were doing that for Broadmaw. They just fuse a whole bunch of Broadmaws. I need to get this account set up to do that going into Halloween, if I can even do that fusion. I probably won't be able to after Donatello. The only thing that would drive me nuts about fusing those would be the potions. I guess you don't need too many for the rares. You're probably far enough along you don't like have potion issues. Like my main account, I think I have close to 9,000 of each or more, and I get them all from Cursed City now that and Doom Tower that I haven't gone into a potion keep in I can't count how long. I know people, like, Broadmaw is one that, like, people know about. It's just doing what you're doing with Raza, and that's, like, a next step up. You're clever. Hey, no, I'm just saying, I think I've heard Boozer mention it way back when, but it's not like they sit there and do a tutorial on how to min-max it all. I'm curious, is she not landing her smite? Well, now they're dead, so I can't find out. Well, she is, but maybe not consistently enough. Now I don't need to collect this for 4 hours. Is there anyone here you could farm? The only hard part about these ones is like these you can just get from campaign. And you can just keep spam fusing these two. These ones you'd have to just save up copies. So 1 campaign, 2 campaign, 3 campaign, 4 campaign, 5. Look at that cooldown. Oh, there's a little icon now. Ascend. This really needs to be unblockable. This needs, like, to ignore resistance or, like, make him into a Hydra champion. He's more of an arena champion, but make him into a Hydra one. And make this Hydra effective, like that he can remove, that stupid life barrier. Here's how they could... He removes life barrier but gets petrified. Something like that. Just like, get rid of life barrier. I hate that ability. It's like, without fail, it always goes on the Hydra head that's digested someone, like in the middle of like a good run, and just botches the whole goddamn thing. Just drives me insane. I don't know. I don't even remember what they did to Hydra to like make it like not function properly, but they were saying they did it to make it work. Did it to make it work properly because it wasn't working properly for years. So one, that says they're lazy as hell if they took 2 years plus to fix something that wasn't working properly, and two, if the Hydra working decrease the people doing Hydra by like 30% or higher, then yeah, you got a big problem on your hands with the game mode. I don't remember what the fall-off was, but it was massive, if I remember right, when they first did the change. Because life barrier all of a sudden was going on all the time. I know they changed the heads from being like infinite and you could just let damage stack on them to being like health bars. But they also changed... What the hell was it? It was one of the other buffs that like works with life barrier. Like it was like the two of them back to back, like Lat and Life Drain, and the Reflect was like one-shotting people, if I remember right. There was something that they did that just like really screwed it up. Yeah, every time they touch Hydra, they like really botch it and have to like go back to the drawing board to fix it. Can I do anything? Nope, still can't. One day we will upgrade this. One day. Let's go check Arena out while we're waiting. She only got 3 turns before I got a turn. It's funny you say that, Tim, because I have the with my main account. One of the funniest things I find in Siege is you go when I look at my battle report. It'll say like 14, like, but so many of their people will try and go at me. And they just constantly fail. They think it's like a generic defense team, but the whole point of the team is the cycle, and cycle, shield, protect buffs, and revive on death. And the only way they can get through all that is if they can get through getting turn manipulated and cooldowned by a Warlord. It's Warlord with Fabian and Death Knight and, if I remember right, Cardial. But I want to say 2 of those get rotated out for safety and for +2 safety and for not Necmo, for what the hell's his name? What's his name? He's a Void legendary. He big skeleton guy. Where is he? Necrit. He used to be like the guy. I know he's not now, but he's a pain in the neck. I had a burst teal team with him too, with Lady Annabelle, and I'm trying to remember. I had 2 others healing so much with him that people would just rage quit in arena. But then, like, go second team, stop being relevant. I had a Russian guy. We had a guy get into our Discord. I don't even know how he did it, but he was from one of the clans we fought in Siege, and he was losing it on us, saying that we were cheating or something because we beat 2 of their teams of their whales. Like, we beat 2 of their whale teams because we beat them in Siege. And if I remember right, all of them had like +4 mythic, but they didn't have they weren't synchronized. Like, they weren't speed tuned. And they didn't, like, move set them properly. So they didn't metamorph on the right times. And then if you killed, I'm trying to remember, if you killed Siegfried first, or it was Siegfried and then the Nixia, I think you killed back to back, then the team just melted. And if you had a team that was, like you said, a faster team, and if you had someone like Fabian to lockout, and then I think it was lockout, stun, and then kill with can't be revived. So the person on my clan that beat him used it was Baracus or Foley, and this or Ethos, and it was one of the 3. And guy was losing it. He left this huge like paragraph, all in Russian, and we had to get it like chat or they used the Google Translate it. Yeah, like if you don't moveset them properly, yeah, they're mythicals and you've plussed them and everything, but if you don't, like, we were talking earlier about where's Ophidius? He's what? Is he Sylvan Watcher? No. Like, even this guy, like, if you screw with his moveset, he doesn't go off properly, and then he's kind of just up the creek. He's very good, but if you go in and screw with his, and you shut anything off, like, he's just sitting duck. Willow, what are you doing? Where's who I was thinking of? Here's a prime example. I know she's not everyone's favorite, but if you don't have her set to do this, after she gets a bunch of buffs thrown on her, and then cast this ability and not this one, then this is not going to do anything for you in arena. Yeah, and someone used the Baracus. You know who I'm talking about. Where is he? Someone in my clan has a +4 and uses them all the time because people don't see it coming. Where is he? He's in here, isn't he? Or is he in, I thought he was in Skinwalker. Is he undead? He's on... Samson, Gwendolyn, Wukong. Like, he's a good example, too. Like, he'll ignore defenses. Yeah, there he's Brackus. The old, like, 2019 medic. Where's his... That's not who I'm thinking of? No. I know it's Foley and Ethos have the... Where's Ethos? He has the... He blocks revive. Foley has it here. This is so specific, but yes, this like screwed with Rhodos, but yes, Rhodos can still like kill people. This guy? He's newer. Does Sato have it? He's all the what if factors. Is he Ethos is a high elf. No, that, yeah, there he is. But Ethos doesn't have a block revive. He has a crit. It's not who I'm thinking of. He's a dark elf. Nope. Night Rev? Nope. They have so many Void Legos, holy. 3, 6, 8. Do they have the most? 8 to 6, 7. And yeah, if he's not set properly, like he does, folds like a table. And using these spells, using these two out of order, does them in. This guy's amazing. I love this champion. I love pulling him out in arena. The Demon Spawn, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for a Void champion. Is he in Demon Spawn? Is that the one I'm looking for? Yeah, Inithwi. Not the Leech. Just overall enemies killed by him can't be revived. That's the only thing he's got going for him. That with the Leech. Very hated. I don't think it's as deserved. Like, he still can do things. But I get when you see him, he's basically like, this is Sauron. But no ring and no mace. He's got an axe and it's not as strong. I got Leushu from, it was the increased chances. It's probably one of the only times I've gotten the increased chance champion. Oh, and there goes Yarpy again. So they only have 4 Void Legos, where other factions have 8. They're the newest one, and they already have 6. And they have 4, and they're one of the oldest factions. Cheshire Cat to me is also just one of the best arena champions. I love this champion. This tail as well, by the way. Where's that tail? Got like tentacles coming out of it. Stay still. He's such a weird... Yeah. He knows I'm trying to look at his tail, so they're just gonna keep moving it. Stop moving your tail. These look like suction cups, I can't tell. Anyway, creepy design. Love the design of the champion though. This is like where one of the times they knocked it out of the park. And this champion's cool. I've yet to build her properly, but she's very interesting. I'm glad that he came back, because he's such a cool design. And he stands on like little tippy toes. I think Mortu needs a buff to come back in the meta. People still use him, but he's just not, you know, he used to be, you used to avoid Mortu teams. Same with Candraphone. Nope, not gonna take that. Yeah, Lamassu is very good. Lemonishi's not bad either. For both being like pseudo free to play. What, cat? What is wrong that you're running around waking everybody up? Huh? Come here. What is wrong? Huh? Everybody can hear you running around. I'm gonna trim your toe claws. Huh? Is that your problem? I'm gonna trim your toe claws. Or did you want attention? You wanted attention, that's what I thought. Yeah, Mortu, like I see him a lot and he gets just tossed in Sown Skin and then thrown in there, but there's so many champions that can just deal with that now. You have to build him properly that he like can sit there and react and just go to keep like popping into his passive. Because don't you have to build the team around him too, like with their HP attack as well, so that his are highest, and that way, like in an auto, if someone enters in a fight with him and they have their team on auto, they attack the other champions and not him. Because it goes by stats, then affinity. So that way he gets left alone to keep just going off until they put it on manual. What's wrong with your Kids Patch? Hmm? Yeah? You telling everybody about it? Tell them you get your belly rub and you're all happy now? Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Hang on. There you go. Hello, cat. Hello, Coco. Is this game worth playing as a new player? People have a 6-year lead since it's one server. Yeah, Joshua, it's absolutely worth playing. Because you can play casually, you can play however you'd like. So let's say you're coming in, you just came in because of Michelangelo, right? Like you're starting from absolute zero. You started to, yeah, Tim, well. Tim is a top player, so it's a little different, but yes. I think what Tim's getting at is you can find, like, you could play at your own pace, and if you want to grind, you can grind, or you can literally just, if you only wanted to build Michelangelo and see how he worked, you could do that. If you saw this bull guy and you're like, this guy's cool, I want to build him and see what he does, you can do that. If you go to the campaign and you're like, I'm going to take all these weird guys out, and I'm just going to put him in there and see what happens. So, the only thing I've bought in the game, Joshua, is this gem pack. I've spent no other money in the game, and I only did it because I needed it for streaming, just to like have enough energy at times to do things. But overall, say you're just doing Michelangelo and you had to start with like this gear. This is some of the early gear you get. You could just do that, see how far you get, see if you like it. And yeah, Mikey's moveset and stuff, it all looks good. They really, like, put the work in. I wonder how much Viacom leaned on them to make sure the turtles were, like, you know, worth giving them the rights to. Because, like, I mean, they didn't do this with He-Man, and they didn't do this with Skeletor, they didn't do this with Xena. Like, Michelangelo alone has more work put into him than all of those other three. And I like He-Man. Like I like all those other champions. And Joshua, if you're coming in and like you're just having your starting rare and all that kind of stuff, there are codes you can do to get legendaries as well. You can start with Monkey King if you want, or if you like Alice in Wonderland, she's an option still, I believe. Yeah, the game, Joshua, the game gives you a lot to start with now. So we're just pointing out you could start with this champion if you want. You can use a code. It's called a promo code. And as long as it's the first day that you started your account, you can put it in here. You can only use one. And if you just type in GETALICE, you can also type in Monkey King. Any of these codes will get you a legendary to start. There's a lot of legendaries to choose from. But overall, if you're coming in just for the Ninja Turtles, the only one you're really going to be able to get, especially now, is only Michelangelo. Donatello was only a fusion. He's an event champion. So you can see here I've gotten fragments for him so far. It's too far into the event for you to get Donatello, just so you know. Unless you already started. But yes, it's a very, like, the only part of the game that you'll be, like, it'll take you about, 6 months or so to get, like, enough gear and everything to do is this part, Live Arena. And you can do it right away, but you can't get into this tier. Like, up here. It all comes down to gear. Like, you'll be able to get your champions there, but it's gear, and then you also have to understand how certain champions work. So you'll see this champion a lot, you'll see this champion a lot. And this guy here is a champion example of people ban him, because when he dies, he transforms into this, and then he revives his whole enemy team. So those are things to learn down the road, but in terms of just jumping in, the Ninja Turtles have been like a nice big push, and if you just wanted to play for a few weeks for the Ninja Turtles, this goes till November, and they have Shredder in a dungeon here. He's in an event dungeon. I don't need to do the hardest one. And I'll take the pig out. I'll put Michelangelo in. But you get to fight Shredder. Now this is the easiest level of the dungeon. And then he gives you gear. And you can just keep doing that to see if you can do the hardest one, to get down to the hardest floor down here. And then they run events that go along with the dungeon. And that's what this one is here. And you can get some extra supplies for your account. And then these are for you building relics. There's a lot of things to like understand later on, but like you use them in here. And once you have enough, you can choose to put them in. And then you would craft. Now there's different types, but again, you'll learn more about this later. Yeah, no, if you've already... Sorry, that's my microwave going. One sec. Sorry, I was just making some soup. You just started your account yesterday. Did you already choose a legendary? Because you can choose a free one. You can choose this guy, who is what most people will tell you to do because he carries through the late game. can choose Alice like I showed you. Or you can choose... Where's Loki? Loki's in High Elf. I swear he was... Or is he Bannerlord? Like crazy. Where's Loki? Is he a Dark Elf? This would have made sense. This is not where he is. You took some dwarf dude. So you were able to start with Tholin? Like, did you use the Dragon Slayer code, you're saying? You have this guy? Is this the guy you have? As far as I know, he's the only legendary dwarf you can start with. Give me 1 sec, guys. Carrying hot soup. Okay. Yeah, him? Okay. So he's a good starter to get you off the ground. Like, he hits really hard, so he can level up your account pretty quick. So early on, you're going to go through the campaign here. And... just because you're going to need support champions, you're going to get a healer for free from here when you beat it. But the next one, you want to get her. Like, you'll eventually get her for free from farming this, any of the stages here. And her. Because she has this ability here. And this ability here. Sorry, I'll let you read those. It's a defense down, so it weakens the enemy's overall defenses. And then the champion you have, Tholin, he can come in and just hit them really hard. So you don't have to focus on that right away, but those are champions to think about getting. Because they're free. And then once you have Michelangelo in a couple days, because he's on day 7, you'll get him. You'll get all this gear as you're logging in. You can put this on Tholin if you want. You can take it off him for free now. It used to cost silver, but they just made it free finally. And then when you get Michelangelo, as I showed, like, he does a lot of cool things. You should read his abilities to see. Hi, Willow. Sorry. And then here he's got a whole bunch of different things that'll happen when he attacks by himself. And if certain things trigger. And he spreads debuffs, so if these both go, he'll spread those across. And he ignores resistance when he does it, as long as he attacks critical. So eventually, see here his crit rate is 15%. Eventually you want to get his crit rate to 100%. And you can do that with gear sets. But yeah, if you have questions, there's people that are very experienced in the chat, as well as you can ask anytime I'm streaming, and we can answer questions for you if there's things you're coming across. These are the potion keeps. They will all be open for you for the first week. But don't stress. They're open once a day. Like this one's open today. This one's always open. This one's only open on Sunday. And then these other 3 rotate. So this is today, that's tomorrow, and then this one's Sunday, and then this one's Monday. But each of these will be open twice a week. This event dungeon's special and limited, so it's only here till November. The other dungeons here is where you would get your starting gear. These 4 here. This used to be where you would get all your farming and early gear, but now most people start here and then drift into these 2. And then the event one as well, so they'll spend time here. But honestly, you're free to do whatever you're finding fun. Like, whatever you're finding enjoyable, you can focus on that. For your champion, your goal is eventually, like, you want to get the stats higher. Like, your damage champions, you want high crit rate and crit damage, as well as their main stat for damage. So his is attack. So you want the attack to be higher, if possible. And you'll get different gear pieces and gear sets that'll help you raise that. But yes, there's a lot there. Like, this is a late night one, so there's only a couple people here. But anytime you pop in, there's lots of people in chat. That we've all played for a very long time, and we're all able to help out easy enough. We have a link to Discord as well. All right. To arena. Those are done. Nothing to tackle there. Could probably reset this. And the account, if you're still there, Joshua, the account I'm playing on right now, all these champions I've accumulated in about 60 days, so about 2 months and change. Where am I? Oh, I lost the point. I didn't even see. I've got to climb back up through here. I've lost 5 points. I'm 2 wins away from the chest, too. Okay, I'm going to do these 2 live arenas. Hopefully it's only 2. And then after that, I'm going to go to sleep. This guy's probably going to beat me. I'm going to bait him with a pig. Yeah, he's a real player, so I'm going to lose. Oh well. He's much further in the game than I am. Yep. This was interesting. Wonder what his damage is, if it's her or her. Sorry if you can hear me eat my pasta. Or my soup, sorry. I could swear this guy was legit. So I don't understand his team pick. Like, I can just put on auto now. Stop. Willow, stop. Sorry, I don't know why the game's lagging. Stop. He's taking quite some time to make decisions. I don't get how she's surviving all this. I'm pretty sure he's going to beat us pretty quickly, but we'll have to wait and see. Because he has a much better starting team. Yeah, we lost. Is Leoris is just going to kill us, or Monkey King? I mean, he won't get his unkillable now. Sure. Yeah, that's over. That's what I thought. Can't win them all. I just need one win to go to sleep. I don't feel him getting that win. I'm gonna have to lose 3 in a row to get a win. Shh. Coco. Coco. No matter what he does here, I'm pretty much lost. I think that's the same guy, so let's do that. And there's my cat making noise at 1 a.m. Coco, stop. Everything should just kill me here. Like, what's he taking his time for? Just kill me, please. Yeah, I know, Trey. He just got banned, though, so... I knew I was going to lose that guy's lineup anyway, so I wasn't too worried. I haven't built a second speed lead in case Deacon gets banned, so... Tagoar is the second slot, which I didn't even pick him. I'm just trying to get a win to go to sleep, because I only need one more win to get the artifacts. Shh! Coco, stop! Stop. Yeah. No, he has Monkey King. Like both those fights back to back, they had second speed leads. I'm just not gonna abandon a fight to give him the easy W. That was all. Coco, you're fine. Stop. That's good stuff, Trey. I mean, Alice is the more... Yeah, I suspect the Alice was the real problem. And this, to me, means it's a bot if it picked accuracy as the first. It's probably a bot. It's a beginner portrait. Usually people change to the champion ones. Heyo. Hey, speed boots, even though they're bad stats. That's not bad. That could be worse. And we got quartz. Save these for next time. Do one more refresh before I go to sleep. I can't deal with Paragon cheese, but we'll give it a shot. And we got the attack in first. Hey, nice. Hand shot. Got energy to get for later. All right, everybody. It's been great. I hope you had a great time today. That's hour 3 or 2.5 coming up. But it's very late at night here. I need to get to sleep. Hopefully, fight off this cold. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you had a great time. Please, we'll be back tomorrow to finish up tomorrow night Donatello. We're at 60 out of 100 fragments. Some of these will be active. They aren't active right now. We finished the gear enhance here. And we've completed all these. Classic Arena. The training just started. Fire Knife we have to fit. I get my daily or my monthly sacred. I'll get that on Saturday. But yes, we are doing fusion. That's why we don't have shards. We did the first summon rush, so we emptied all our shards on the summon rush because we only had 2 or 3 sacreds and then I think 46 ancients to make sure that we completed it. Yes, free to play. The only thing I've bought just because I'm streaming is the daily gem pack. So this is day 56. We started this when Tholin came out, and we've been playing ever since. So the only champions I had, like everything I've pulled, these two were pulled. This was pulled. These two were pulled together on a double Lego event. He was pulled. He was pulled from a free prism. Like that's everything we have right now. For legendaries, we're at 8. Michelangelo is free login. Lemonishi was login. Tholin was starter. And epics. These guys were for a fusion we were doing. We did the third one. This was for Titus. And then Plarium dogged us for the shards. We completed the fragments, but they didn't give us the fragments for the fourth one. So I sent in a bug report, but it didn't get anywhere. These two epics we started with. We pulled Farrakhan. I still have to build him. Marag is from the Plarium Point. Get out of there. Geomancer, we pulled. Norox, he was someone we fused from the first fusion. Yeah, the roster's really coming together. It's just about not splitting resources up between all this. Like, you know, we got Royal Guard, we just only recently got Cold Heart. So we got Reliquary Tenders, great, we got 2 of them. We just pulled Cold Heart. We got Seducer, so we've got most of like the Void rares that we want to get. We've got Bellower. So yeah, it's coming together. We're just focusing on rounding out a clan boss team right now. But yeah, Nishak is very good. I don't have the gear to make him extremely good yet, but he is a very good champion. I have to get his attack very high. You still don't have a Cold Heart? If it, like I said, if it makes you feel better, like I'm streaming, we're on day 62, but we're on 75 on login. So 75 days of login, that's how long it took to get. We got Cold Heart here on day 73. So if that makes you feel better, there was someone else in my chat that said they didn't get Cold Heart until almost like a year and change in. Like, even though they had opened like hundreds of Void Shards, they never got her. And yeah, Nishak, his bombs are pretty crazy. I've been streaming for a couple hours already though, guys, so I am about to get going. You just got your Arbiter? That's great. You're day 131? That's awesome. We're gonna do this account all the way to December, probably, like all the way to the end of the year, and see where we get. We also have another one that we started at the start of the year for the Hell Hades free-to-play challenge, so that one's doing alright too. I have to go back to it though and give it some TLC, get Michelangelo on it, and get him up and running. But we have Cheshire Cat and some other Alice and some other like good stuff on that one. I do have to jump into here, so maybe I'll let this run for the night. But yeah, I do need to get going. It's almost 2 a.m. here, and I have to get up in 6 hours for work. So, thanks for stopping by, guys. I will be on tomorrow night as well. You can check the VODs if you'd like. And thank you for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you all again soon. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed what you did catch. We had a really funny conversation going on earlier. The chat's been great last couple nights, so hope to have another good night tomorrow, and have a great rest of your Thursday evening.